Hey guys, so I'm back. I figured we'd film a video today with my 2004 Kia Amanti. Figured we'd do a quick drive of the vehicle. Whoops, we got a kitty cat in the road. Okay. Okay, he's just gonna sit there. Stay right there, baby. Okay. Don't want to run over the kitty. So we'll go out here on the sort of highway, I guess. I mean, it is a highway, but it's not like an interstate or anything. And get a little bit of speed. I mean, it has a 3.5 liter V6 putting out about 200 horsepower, and I think it's got like 225 foot-pounds of torque. So I mean, not really working with much, to be honest. It's not that bad though. It does have quite a bit of low-end torque, so that's kind of where you want to keep the RPMs in the mid-range or something for power. Up high, it kind of drops off. It's got the 5-speed automatic transmission, which, of course, I'd rather it be a manual, but it actually, it puts the power down. It shifts really smooth. And the engine actually makes quite a nice noise. I think the biggest advantage of this car is this is a car that you just, for cruising, this is something you would take on a long distance drive. It's real smooth, very quiet, very minimal road noise. I mean, little to no wind noise at all. It has a pretty good AC system. It'll cool you down real quick. Heat works good. Sadly, this one's not equipped with the sunroof or the heated seats, but you know, it can't have it all, so. One of the things that surprised me with this car is the steering. It's actually extremely well done. It uses a hydraulic electric system, so at lower speed it uses the electric rack, and then at higher speed it switches over to the hydraulic system. So in the parking lot the steering's real light, but above, like, I'd say about 25 mile an hour, it firms up, and it's actually quite reminiscent of an older BMW, which I quite like. It has real good on-center feel, and the car tracks extremely well on the interstate. There's none of this twitchiness or anything. It's kind of got like a tank feel to it, which I quite like. So we'll give it a little bit here when I pull out. Wait for the traffic. I mean, it does have sport mode, but it doesn't do too much, so I just let it do its own thing. So here we go. It's about half throttle. And we're near the speed limit. So, I mean, it doesn't have too much trouble getting out of its own way. But like now, when you're out here just cruising, the steering's got a very nice heft to it. It's not overly heavy, but it's not feather light, and it's actually shockingly really responsive. Just a little flick of the wheel, actually, the car kind of turns in. I mean, it's not an apex hunter, that's for sure. But for what it is, it's actually quite nice. I think the camera went out of focus on me. It did, but now you can't see inside the car, so have to kind of get what you can take, I guess. Okay, nobody coming, and away we go. I mean, I can put it over in sport mode and then I can shift the gears myself. It's not really laggy, but it's not rapid fire shifts either. It's nothing like the newer automatic transmissions. But it is smooth, which is what I prefer. Because if I want to shift the gears, I prefer a manual transmission. So what I look for in an automatic is I don't have to think about what it's doing. It just does what I ask it to and kind of stays in the background. And this one does that. I mean, if I prod the throttle a little bit, it'll downshift, give me a gear, and if I ask it again, it'll give me another gear. And there's not really much lag, shockingly. But these cars now are so hard to find a used one that's in a good shape. Most of them's been beaten and driven into the ground now, so. But this one is very much near like new condition. There's just a few blemishes here and there, but mainly from the sun's faded some of the exterior plastics, like the door mirrors, the paint's a little bit faded, but not too bad. I plan to have that rectified in a while, so. Time this right. I would take it out on a twisty road, but there's some road construction going on and I don't feel like getting stuck in that mess, so might film a video of that some other time. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it, a quick drive and kind of my thoughts and opinions on the car. So maybe someone found it interesting, I don't know. So I guess I'll just be quiet the rest of the drive.